My mom had to get an adrenalectomy, which is the removal of both of her adrenal glands. Adrenalectomy. My best friend was diagnosed with adrenalitis, which led to an insufficiency in her adrenal glands. Adrenalitis. A girl on my cheer team could not come to practice because she was passing a large amount of urine, which ended up being diabetes insipidus. Diabetes insipidus. My dad's breast started to swell, which resulted in him having gynecomastia. Gynecomastia. My sister's daughter was born with ketoacidosis, which is when her body does not make enough insulin. Ketoacidosis. My sister started to show symptoms of hypoglycemia, which the doctor also called low blood sugar. Hypoglycemia. My mom had to get her liver removed, which was called a lobectomy. Lobectomy. My neighbor had to get her pineal glands removed, which was called a pinealectomy. Pinealectomy. My son was always drinking, so we took him to the doctor, and the doctor diagnosed him with polydipsia. Polydipsia. The patient had to have part of her thyroid gland removed, which resulted in a thyroidectomy. Thyroidectomy. My mom went to school for many years to study anesthesiology. Anesthesiology. The doctor told my grandma that she was having an aneurysm, which is weakening of the artery walls. Aneurysm. When my grandpa turned 80, he had lost his speech. It was diagnosed with aphasia. Aphasia. My dad had cancer in his brain called astrocytoma. Astrocytoma. My grandma was always confused and could never think straight, resulting in her having delirium. Delirium. My grandpa had a brain disorder that affected his speech called dysphagia. Dysphagia. My friend had to have injected into her spinal canal, which was called intrathecal. Intrathecal. My dad had thyroid cancer, which was also called medullary. Medullary. Cells that support neurons and provide them with insulation are called neuroglial cells. Neuroglial. Ventricular pertains to the lower chambers of the heart. Ventricular. When someone loses vision in one eye because the eye and the brain are not working together, it is called amblyopia. Amblyopia. The clear membrane that covers the inner surface of the eyelids is called the conjunctival. Conjunctival. I could not go to school because I had pink eye, also known as conjunctivitis. Conjunctivitis. When an eye is relaxed and focused on an object 20 feet away, it is known as emmetropia. Emmetropia. The 6 muscles that control movement of the eye are called the extraocular muscles. Extraocular muscles. My dad was far-sighted, which meant he had hyperopia. Hyperopia. My brother had total color blindness, which meant he had monochromatism. Monochromatism. An individual who corrects and fixes lenses for someone's eye is known as an optician. Optician. When my dad was around 40 years old, he started to experience blurred near vision, which resulted in him having presbyopia. Presbyopia. My mom had cancer in her retina, known as retinoblastoma. Retinoblastoma.